first, let's start by subscribing. About Pablo Picasso and his masterpiece Guernica. Pablo Picasso is a master of 20th century modern art, and his work is evaluated as breaking down the boundaries of art and suggesting a new direction. One of Picasso's representative works, Guernica, is a large mural depicting the bombing of the town of Guernica during the Spanish Civil War, and is a work that powerfully expresses the tragedy of war. This work was created in 1937 and is currently housed in the Reina Sofia Museum in Madrid, Spain. Picasso and his art. Picasso explored a variety of artistic styles and surrealism, which revolutionized the concept of art. He freely transformed color, shape, and composition to create a new visual language. Picasso had a keen interest in conveying social and political messages through his art, and this is evident in Guernica. Points of appreciation for Guernica. Intense visual language. Guernica is painted in black and white. This color choice further emphasizes the tragedy and horror of war, eliciting a strong emotional response from the viewer. The limitation of color maximizes the urgency and sadness of the message Picasso wants to convey. Distortion of form. Picasso expressed figures and objects by geometrically distorting them. This style symbolically represents the chaos and suffering of war, and the viewer can intuit the horrors of war through this distorted form. The characters' twisted bodies and torn faces directly convey the pain they are experiencing. Symbolic elements. Guernica contains several symbolic elements. For example, a wounded horse is a symbol of pain and suffering, and a burning house represents the destructiveness of war. In this way, Picasso expresses complex emotions through various symbols and urges the viewer to think deeply. Balance of composition. The work is a complex mix of characters and objects, but is balanced overall. This balance hints at how human suffering is intertwined even in the chaos of war. This balance allows the viewer to experience the complexity of war and the suffering it brings. Political message. Guernica is not just a work of art. This work contains Picasso's powerful political message to inform the world about the tragedy of the Spanish Civil War. He expresses his opposition to the cruelty of war, and urges the viewer to face the horrors of war. Conclusion. Guernica Picasso's artistic is a work of art that powerfully expresses the tragedy of war. His unique style and symbolic expressions elicit deep emotional responses from viewers, with vividly conveying the horrors of war. That art is a medium that can convey social and political messages beyond mere aesthetic expression. Picasso's Guernica is not just a painting. It is a powerful indictment of human suffering and the horrors of war. This work remains a significant milestone in the history of modern art and continues to have a profound impact on many today. Picasso's art provides deep insight into human emotions and social issues, and his legacy continues to this day. If you subscribe, I will try harder and do better.